In this video, I'm going to show you how to capture point cloud information for reverse engineering with the FARO ARM, the LLP, and Geomagic software. We're going to start out with this part, and we want to capture data on the outside of this part, on both sides, and stitch this data together so that we can process it into a finished CAD model of the part. So I'm going to begin with the part sitting on the table in one orientation, go to the software, activate the scan, and then capture the data. So in the software, we go to the Hardware tab, select FARO plugin, choose Laser Capture, and from within this dialog box, begin Start Capture by selecting this icon. Now that the arm is active, we can begin scanning the part. You want to cross your part in a similar method as you would painting. So you see your red stripe on the part, and we're going to cover the part in a sweeping motion. Press the green button to activate the scan, sweep past the part, and repeat so that you cover the entire part. You can press the green button to pause at any time. You also have indicators on the top of the LLP that show you whether you're within range of the scan or not. If you're too far away or too close, these lights will indicate that. The camera effect within the software allows you to see where you may be missing data within the scan. So adjust your scanner so that you can look at the part and tell whether or not the corresponding part on the CAD has gaps in the data or not. As you see right here, I'm missing some data on the part. So now I can concentrate in that area and gather more data. Now within the software, before I rotate this part and gather the information on the other side of it to stitch it together, it's a lot easier for me if I combine these scans first within the software. Select OK to clear the FARO plugin dialog. And then from the Model Manager, expand your group, highlight all of your scans, and choose Combine Point Objects. Select Apply, and select OK. Now from the Hardware tab, select your FARO plugin again, and choose Laser Capture, and Start Capture to scan the rest of the part. So now that I have all of my information in one location, I'm going to turn the part around so that I can gather the other side of it. This same routine can be used if you're trying to gather information on the inside of a part or trying to gather the top and the bottom of a part. As we set this part down, I'm going to now gather information on this side and then stitch them together. The key to making these parts match up and line up within the software is making sure you have overlapping data. We've gathered overlapping data in the areas of the part near this section where you see the letters that say variable, and near the lower section where the serial number of the part is. Now in the software, I'm going to join these together. Select OK to close the FARO plugin. Choose the scans from the second half of the part and merge those as you did for the first ones. Choose Combine Point Objects. Select Apply. And select OK. Now we have two objects and we want to align these two. So from the Alignment tab, select both features and choose Manual Registration. For our fixed set of data, we'll select one of the merged sets, and for floating, select the second. And by choosing Endpoint Registration, we can select corresponding locations from one scan to another to allow these to come together. It helps sometimes if you line these up so that you're looking at similar locations. So this is one half of the part, and this is the other. Select Common Points. And then select Register. The balance of color that you see represented as the two come together show you that you have a good alignment. Select OK to clear the dialog. And now you've got one uniform set of data and everything is aligned. In this video, you just saw how to scan this part for reverse engineering and create a point cloud, all of it aligned to each other so that you have one set of data to complete your finished part with.